So here we are at Apasa Beach with Just Surge. Now, in anticipation of this fight, I did do some different things. For one, I made sure his elements were correct, which is, you know, heals everywhere, stuff like that. We have some holy healings here, some diminishes, more holy healings, magnet gates, because this could potentially make it so we're invincible, because a time devourer doesn't have any single attacks. I also went to his equipment, and as you see, we had the moon glasses on, which we stole from Harl, and boy, did that take forever. It took about 45 minutes to steal these. We have a power seal to improve our attack power, and I'm actually going to get rid of the sight scope here, because I find that no matter what we do, we always have a 72% chance to hit with our last attack. So having the sight scope here doesn't really help. Instead, we'll just get a little more damage with the Dragon Gauntlet. So basically, we are a tank, and that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and use the time egg and try this with Just Surge. Ooh. You know, even though he's level 99, it's just still a little intimidating to be doing this. I think I may leave this entire fight in with no edits or no fast forwards, just so you can see what it's like to fight the time devourer with Just Surge. Or maybe I'll fast forward, I'm not too sure. Let's see how we start out. Well, first off, 1500 damage just about is pretty good. Now, how much damage is it going to do? 110. And then we have to wait because we're out of stamina, and that gives it a second shot. So basically, this fight is going to be... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this, because this fight is just going to be... We attack, defend, and then use heal. And then attack, defend, and then use more heals. And basically, we're just going to keep repeating that until the time devourer falls. So I'll see you guys... Actually, would Magnet Gate here work? Let's see. Yeah, Magnet Gate works, so that will be an extra thing we can do to save alive. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. This fight actually wasn't very scary at all, although there was one moment where I really panicked, and that was it used a blue element on me when I had low HP, and if we had been frozen, we would have died. However, I think we got lucky too. Because Zetchester in our comments has said that one of the things that can kill you here is if it uses black hole, because apparently black hole can cause instant death. Yeah, that would be really bad. So the best thing you can do if you fight this fight on your own, use the black hole trap, and that will basically guarantee you that you're not going to instantly die. But being frozen, nothing you can do about that, but thankfully we avoided it. And this fight went by like a breeze, and it was so enjoyable to do this. And the Dream Devourer is down. Actually didn't take long at all. I was really surprised at, I mean, yes, I know we're much higher level, but I was really surprised at how well we were able to sustain. We had some holy healings, which we could easily cast to, you know, cure all our status effects and maximize our HP. And as long as we kept ourselves up, I mean, at one point, I think we had 3 status ailments on us, so it didn't stop us. We just kept going. Please insert disc 2. Oh, really interesting. So you beat the game, but it requires... You beat the game at the very beginning, and yeah, it requires disc 2 in order to get the ending. Oh, welcome to the development room. Welcome. This is where the development team gets to shake their thanks to the players. What was that question for, Pepper? All the dots. So stop interrupting me. Just shake it and say your line. Oh, that was terribly terrible of me. Be sure to talk to Pepper or me when you wish to leave. That's the way it goes. You won't be able to shake it out of here otherwise. Well, have a good time. Have a splendid time. Thank you, you two. Let's go talk to people. Shuichi Saito. I was in charge of the battle effects, and I was so busy I didn't even have time to lend to my butt hairs. Just kidding about the butt hairs. But let me tell you about my goatee. It's not like I dyed the bristles, but there's some red hair mixed in there. See? Black hair, red hair, red hair, black hair, red hair. Okay. Kanji Oya. Oh, Tsuyoshi. The player is finally here. Man, we sure waited a long time. Thought you may have called it quits. What? There's something you'd like to discuss? Mixed jello with... and a bomber jack will appear? To place a rubber band on your cup? What on earth are you talking about? Listen, you're not getting any younger, so stop playing games all the time and spend some time with your daughter. Huh. Actually, I don't have a daughter. Or a son. Or wife, unfortunately. Anyway, Yasuhiro Akiyama. Kung Fu is awesome. Well, thank you, Mr. Keanu Reeves. Hitoshi Okuchi. I did all the character animations, like the character you're controlling now. And a whole bunch of deadly ones. I'm sorry if they were over your head. I hope there was at least one character you liked. Well, see ya. It's actually a lot of characters I liked. Kaizo Sato. I made all the various creatures of this world, and there were plenty, let me tell you. Actually, the character you're controlling now, and the others all around you, all started off as one tiny little gray box. Well, I hope to see you again in another word. Bye. Aw. Oh, it's Pip! Hi, Pip. How's my favorite little creature doing? Yufuko Hatae. I did some battle effects and worked on Pip's design. I joined the team midway, but I feel good about what I accomplished. Some of my memorable moments were watching the sunrise and fireworks outside our office window, and a late-night trip to the video store in Abisu to rent flamenco. I need to add variety to my daily routine. You think we'll meet again? I'm so glad. Thank you so much for making Pip. I really enjoyed Pip. Sentaro Hata. Hey, how's it going? I was in charge of magic and other effects. Man, am I burned out. My memories of the summer of 1999. I was at the beach, in my dreams. It was a nice, amusing dream. Except for the sea of blood. And lastly, there's some advice to all my friends young and old. Don't cast any magic with your nose pressed against the TV screen. Okay, good idea. Mika Nunakawa. Why do we have so many characters? That's what I kept asking myself when I was drawing all of them. Oh well. Yeah, he's well like, do we need 44 characters? Can we just get by with 10, 11? You know, make my job infinitely easier. Hikaru and Zai. I worked really hard on the movies. So hard, in fact, that I got blisters on my fingers from all the texturing. We all worked really hard on them, so be sure to watch them. We did, thank you. Ko Arai, thanks for playing. I really mean it. Oh, thank you. Kiyoshi Yoshi. We're finally done. Ah, I can sleep in peace. Hey, you should get some rest too, you know that? Good night. And reset. Whoa! Oh, you better not have. I swear. I will destroy you. I will absolutely destroy you. Okay, good. Oh, they had me there for a second. Oh, that was dirty. Dirty. Ah. Dark Uchi Michi. Don't shy away from darkness. You must face it. Mwahahaha. Masataka Hata. I'm responsible for any monster animation. To anyone who wins battles with ease, how about some monster watching by using the defend command? You might see a power move you've never seen before, but I won't take responsibility if you see the words game over by doing so. Take care. There's actually a lot of really cool animations with enemies in this game. So yeah, you did a great job, buddy. Okay, let's go to the left and then we'll circle all the way back around and then we'll go up. Richard Honeywood, whom do you want me to impersonate? Pick a number 1 through 43. How about number 42? Because, you know, that's the number that represents everything. Richard Honeywood. I work at Square in Tokyo where I live with the Chrono Cross team. I was the localization director, the localization programmer, and one of the translators. One interesting feature of the game is its automatic ancient accent generation ability. Without this system, all the text for the 43 main characters wouldn't have fit into the game, making an English version impossible. I created an English auto accent system where we could just write the plain translation and leave it to the program to convert it to real time into the voice of whoever is speaking at the time. So, I'm also responsible for all those funny speech impediments that were sure drove you crazy. Yes, actually, as someone who, voiced the entire game, I can honestly say it did drive me crazy at times, but it was very enjoyable. But I bet you never realized they were auto-generated, right? Anyway, see you later, Serge. That was cool. Hiroshi Uchiyama. Rurgh! Rule number 1 about making games. Keep on dreaming to find the right idea. Rule number 2. Work up a burning passion to make your idea into reality. Rule number 3. Show love for your work. That's all. Rurgh! Very cool. Hiroko Chiba. Hello, everybody. Just like the original, I was in charge of the events for Chrono Cross. Well, thank you, Mr. Chiba. Or Chiba-sensei? Chiba-san? I don't know. This time around, there were lots of characters. How many did you all get? It was really a difficult task for me to come up with that many events. But since all the characters had their own unique personality and style, it made my work a lot of fun. Who did you all like? My favorite is a secret. My favorite is definitely Pip. I love Pip. His design was just amazing. Masahiro Kabe. Thanks a lot for playing Chrono Cross. Hope to see you again somewhere. Yeah, I hope so too. Noriko Mitose. This music seems so distant, yet so close, from a fond dream long ago. They remind me of a season I was able to meet and accomplish something. Hope to meet again. A message I leave behind. Thank you. Aww. Yoshitsuku Saito. The magnificent story of the planet has ended, and a new journey unfolds. And at the end of the eternal journey is... Anyway, there are so many sub-events in this game. You won't be able to see all of them the first time around. The course of action you take and the choices you may reveal new events. Play the heck out of Chrono Cross. That's entirely true. Like I was saying in another video, when you go through Viper Manor, if you don't have Kitty in your party, you see a bunch of like other events that you won't see if you had Kitty in your party. So yeah, I mean, just all those little things really add up to make this game, stand out a ton. Yusuke Kigoshi. Phew, looks like we finally made it. What kept me going was envisioning the expression on your face while you played the game. Did you enjoy it? Yeah, it was awesome. Really? I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much for playing. I'm not too sure about the name Surge. Well, I hope you're looking forward to our next project. Yeah, Surge is a kind of weird name, but at the same time, S-U-R-G, when you surge, that means you're rising or you're doing something well. Did I already talk to you? Yes, I did. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Wait a second. I just noticed there's no basement. This loops around to the left. Yeah, it loops around to the left. There's no basement. Hello, everyone. Kiyoshi Tsuchiya. I was in charge of the field map. I hope you enjoyed the world of Chrono Cross. Keep on playing to find all the hidden field maps. Noriko Saito. Well, I think I'll play again. This time, I'm taking a different character along. Chrono Cross is so much fun. There are so many characters to choose from. Yeah, we played with a ton of characters in this game. I think every single character got time in the light to shine, except for maybe some of the last characters we got. I played a little with Snap, but I didn't play enough with Ma Orcha. Just didn't really find a reason to play with her as much. But yeah, I think out of the 44 characters, we probably played at least 41 of them at some point in time for more than, a boss fight. Yoshihiko Oku. I handled the battle animation, sometimes. I worked really hard, sometimes. I slept, sometimes. I was frustrated, sometimes. Well, I guess we're finished. Or not. Next time, I hope to improve the animation. Or not. In any case, I plan to live a lovely life for now. You must have done the, pepper and salt, right? Takashi Wako. Many people come and go, which brings me to the following. As long as time and space is in accord with me, then everything is fine. That is what the other me is saying. That's how I felt about the project. I'm glad I was able to meet the other me. Suguharu Aoki. Alright, Chrono Cross is complete. Good job, everyone. Good job to me, too. It was really good working at the Chrono Cross team. Teamwork is a beautiful thing. I was also happy about the average age of the team members being so high. Born in 1967, I'm starting to worry about my waist size. Aww. Gotta love the developer endings. Seriously. Do the snakes say anything? Like any secrets here with the snakes? Because I know in Chrono Trigger you could like talk to some really weird things. How about we go up? Anything up here? Oh, I just missed 2 people. Well, we're coming back anyway, aren't we? Oh, wow. It's actually a loop, so never mind. It's completely locked. Oh, no! Did I miss out on people? Or if I go down, will it work? Okay, good. Sammy. Shigeru Matsuhima. Hi, I'm one of the localization specialists at Squaresoft who worked on the US version of Chrono Cross. First off, congratulations on clearing the game and finding this room. Hope you've enjoyed the world of Chrono Cross and its strange, unique inhabitants. As our localization director, Richard, mentioned, this game would not have been possible without his auto-accent system. Having more than 40 main characters was a challenge to us. It was hard to keep characterization consistent throughout the game. But overall, we managed to give each of them distinct characteristics without sacrificing consistency in the common lines. The same lines you saw when you played with one party combination will appear differently if you take different party members to the same location. Try it out. If you've enjoyed the game, send your donations to ours truly at P.O. Box. Just kidding. But seriously, tell your friends about this game and invite them to the wonderful world of Chrono Cross. Thanks. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing how they were able to differentiate from the characters and their accents. Yeah, I can only imagine how difficult that would have been if you didn't have a program to do it for you. Teddy. Yutaka Sano. Shake it, baby. Irk it. Okay. I like how it was all in rainbow letters, too. Tomoko Murakami. I really like him. That man with the goatee, dressed in black on the southern island. What? He's too hairy? He's bald in that hat? All the dots. That's what I like about him. Yoshihiro Yuri. It's important to push when you can't pull. Okay. Kazuhiro Hasegawa. There are many people in various places. You act differently towards many. You're always searching for yourself. What kind of you do you like? And what kind of you do you want to be? Hope you find the right you. Good luck to you. All the dots. This is according to specification. God, when the people talk like that, it feels more and more like the Zero Escape games. Taru Oshita. Dad, mom, grandma, brother, sister, Oka-chan, Kaiji-san, Shin-chan, Kurota, Noi-chan, Mon-chan, Shimamo-chan, and anyone else. And to all of you who play Chrono Cross. I did it! Yay, I did it! That would be me. Yukio Nakatani. Thanks for playing all the way through. Did you enjoy it? Anyone who's confused should play it again. Anyone who wants to know about the sequel? Wait 2 more years. Just kidding. Yeah, wait a lot longer than 2 years. People have been waiting for a lot longer. Masaniro Hoshino. Hello, I just started working as a planner. That's why I look like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're getting into a fight with fish monsters? Katsuhiro Higuchi. Hello, people. I'm Katsuhisa, and I'm a programmer. Unlike the artists, musicians, and scenario writers, etc., we programmers don't stand out that much, I guess. So today, I thought I'd teach you folks just what a program is. Hold on while I call some of my friends. Hey, you guys! Oh, I just washed them up. That's cool. Kazumi Kobayashi. Hi, I'm Kazumi. Nice to meet you. Katsuhisa Kikuchi. Kazumi programmed the sections that display and maneuver polygon models. Why don't you show him, Kazumi? That was moving. Who's next? I guess that's me. You can call me Mia. Mia wrote the program sections that manipulate effects. His effects look like this. Oh, that was cool. Whoa. Mighty effective, don't you think? And lastly, but not leastly, we have... Oh, no. No, I'm not in trouble. That's my name. Oh no was his name. He coded the special effects used in the battles, as well as the menu systems program. Go for it, oh no. Oh, that was cool. You see like the little effect on the screen. How handy. And as for me, well, I was responsible for the overall battle program. Well, I even wrote the data and functions that allow this image for me to talk to like this. The artificial intelligence and logic of the monsters and other enemies was also written by yours truly. Thanks for listening to my long speech here. Oh, and I really appreciate that you bought a copy of Chrono Cross too. Well, until we meet again in some other game, take care and sayonara. That was cool. That would have been cool if you got like some unique spoil, but this spoil is like completely useless. Tetsunobu Tsunada. Pushu, move, push. Push, push. See, I'm a little more pushy. No, not at all. Oh shoot, I accidentally talked to him twice. Koji Ono. I was in charge of programming and many effects. I hope you enjoyed it. Boy, it sure was tough dealing with odd and even numbers. Huh? The flickering? Oh, it's supposed to be that way. Yoshiyuki Miyakawa. I programmed the visual effects. Due to the magnificent work of the designers, the quality was surprisingly excellent. I hope my programs will really add to the game so that you may further indulge in the world of Chrono Cross. I hope you feel your time playing the game was well spent. Please enjoy the extra features the second time around. Oh! Looks like we got... Oh! Hello! Ah, so use. I'll never win. Wahahaha. So weird seeing the skeleton fight the giant dragon. It's kind of cool how they can get, you know, they have an opportunity just to have fun and, you know, make something unique at, as an ending. Oh no! I talked to him. I went to see if he said something different. I didn't know it was set to combat again. Oh well. We get to see the skeleton attack the dragon again. That's all. Dragon definitely got the best of him that time. Yeah, that looked like it hurt. Okay, let's get out of here before we go for a third time. Yukio Nakatani, thanks for playing all the way through. Did you enjoy it? Oh yeah, yeah, the 2 years line. How can I open this door? Hello? There we go. Yoshitaka Hirota. So busy. I want to take off somewhere far away on my bike. Chiharu Minakawa. Woman must be strong and live vigorously. Are you strong? Kyoji Umakoshi. There's someone really scary in the sound room. I better make a run for it. Ryo Hamazaki. Well, what do you think? Great sound, eh? Watch for us on the PS2. Yosunaro Mitsudo. How did you like the music? What should I do next? Anyway, I'm off for another trip. Oh yeah, the soundtrack should be out by then, so be sure to go out and buy it. See ya. The soundtrack in this game is absolutely incredible. Ryo Inakara. Call me Funky. He's got the big afro. I bought a new pair of jeans because my other ones have a hole. What do you think? Gnarly, dude. Yosuharu Yamamoto. I love Pip. That thing's so cute. I agree. You and I, Yasuhiro, we could be good friends, I think. I also agree. I love Pip. Pip was amazing. Let's circle around to the other side now. Ryosugo Aiba. I made a lot of monsters, over 100 actually. But because they're monsters, every one of them will be defeated. It's kind of sad, really. They didn't do anything wrong. Don't tell me you... Nah, you wouldn't do such a terrible thing. All the dots. You didn't, did you? Maybe? He does have a point, though. They didn't really do anything. I mean, we were invading their territory. Yoshihiro Takashita. Hey, good job making it this far. Ah, I see. Yes. Sounds like you had quite an adventure. It brings a tear to my eye. I have a small present for you. Pick one. I like blue. Blue light. Oh, wow. Whoa. That's so cool. I want to know what the green one does. Looks so neat. Taguchi Anai. I drew the world map. I really worked my heart out, so it'd be great if you could play a game a number of times. I did, actually. Yasuke Hane. I went all out on the art. Phew, momentum is a powerful thing. How about it, everyone? A long vacation? I guess not. Yoshimasa Furukawa. Burn it, freeze it, fly it. Okay. What song should I play? Please enter a number. 42. That's a nice tune. Mizushi Sagawawa. To all the item collectors out there, were you able to get them all? I'll be doing my best. No, we were not able to. Oh, there's a shadow over here. Huh? What the? You have a problem? It ain't like I'm looking for someone to pickpocket looking for loose change. Teh, fine. Here's a special treat. I'll change the characters' names for you. Which name do you want to change? Oh, whoa. Okay, nah, actually, forget it. I'm fine. Ah, have it your way. See ya. See a different song. Let's go with 17. Very cool. The soundtrack in this game is incredible. Just absolutely incredible. Takashi Kimura. From the depths of the dark ocean bottom, gazing up at the right world so far. What exists there? What will you find? Heh, just kidding. That's out of character. Hey, it's a Starkey! Takato Ito. It would make me so happy knowing that you enjoyed the game so much that you lost track of time. No, really. Yoshinori Ogura. So sleepy. Masato Kato. Another exciting nightmare is about to end. What kind of love and dream will await you on the next corner? Have faith in tomorrow and leave your way. Good luck. Ryo Suromaki. Hello, I was in charge of creating the field map ID data and mass processing. You ever run into problems like it's so hard to get around this on this map? Or the characters clipping the chair? It's my fault. It's a feature. That's right. Huh? ID data? Mass processing? Oh, I hope to see you again somewhere. There was a couple places in the game where you could see some clipping, but overall it did a great job. So we can't go in here yet, right? It's completely locked. Maybe if we go talk to Salt and Pepper, they'll unleash us into the very special room. Want to shake it out? No. Enjoy your stay. Can't shake it out from there. Okay, I guess I do have to talk to them. Are you sure? This game over once you leave. Actually, I'll stay. So how do I get through that door? Hold on 1 second. Let me go look this up online. I don't want to miss it and, you know, regret that later. Okay, I tried to look it up. I didn't see anything. I have no idea how to open that door. So maybe if we say yes. So you decided to shake it out of here. Please be careful. Next time we meet, the Shaker Brothers will know for sure. You heard them, man. Be ready? Be ready. Well then. Goodbye and thank you. Shake it. No, that's the end. So if you know how to get through that door, let me know. And, you know, maybe I'll do like a bonus video sometime later to try to show what's in that room. But for now, only one ending left to go. And we don't want to save our game because we are going right into the setup for the true ending. I'll see you there. Okay, so this is take 1 of hopefully 1 to try to get the true ending. And in order to get the true ending, you have to do very specific elements in very specific order, and then craft the Chrono Cross. Now I'm using the party of Neofio and Mojo because they both have very high agility scores. Or at least Mojo has a really high agility score. But Neofio also has a high agility score as well. You know, speed, from what I hear, is important. So the idea is, we have our characters equipped with the necessary elements. And we also, if we look at our equipment, have Dreamer items and Stamina items equipped. Because the idea is we want to go as fast as humanly possible. And this is my first time trying this, but hopefully it will work. I basically am using a guide that I found online. The guide is from neoseeker.com. The writer is Girl with Pigtail. Posted on September 12th, 2005. So thank you, Girl with Pigtail, if this works. So basically, the thing is, this dream, you don't want to go out of turn. So you want to defend twice. And then he should go. He's going to cast Carnivore or a green spell. And now what we want to do is we want to use all our spells in order. So if you look here, we want to use yellow, red, green, blue, black, white. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start casting these. Here's a yellow. And with my next character, we're going to go with red. Now, by using the Dreamer items, I don't need to attack to build up that the element meter, which is, you know, part of the plan. So we're going to use green here. With Surge, we're going to use blue. Then with Mojo, we're going to use black, because I believe his element grid is a little bit different than the others. Yeah, so his element grid doesn't allow a level 1 white. We're going to go ahead and use black here. And then we're going to use white. Now, if everything goes as planned, Surge should be able to attack, which he can. And at this point, if we use Chrono Cross, everything should work. Maybe. Haha! Thank you. Thank you so much, Girl with Pigtail. So they did say in the story that the Chrono Cross does have healing powers through music. And it can like meld memories, or, you know, mend memories, heal bodies, bridge dimensional gaps. This is beautiful. Crystal's been broken. She's free. I have been waiting an eternity just for this very moment. Meaninglessly hurting one another, the disappearing life forms. The words that become deleted, the thoughts that become buried. The pool of cells that slowly evaporate. The echoes of consciousness that slowly fade. Love to hate. Hate to love? Why are we born? Why do we die? Evolution. The survival of the fittest? What is there to be achieved from harming one another? Killing one another? The eggs that we call planets, and the innumerable spermatozoa, which gather around these that we call life forms. When one of these countless seeds inseminates a planet, a new universe is born. But until that occurs, hundreds of millions of years will pass, and innumerable life forms will be born, then die. That is the be-all and end-all. Everything exists for that one moment, all so that the universe can evolve into the next dimension. Does that make us all just pawns? Are each of our short lives nothing but a cheap sacrifice just so that one chosen life form can be born? No, that is not the case. Each and every one of us has a chance of becoming that one chosen life form which inseminates a planet. Yes, it could be you. Genes and environment. Each of us tries to do his best under the limited conditions which we are dealt. Each life form that attempts to eke out a decent life for itself forms a link in the golden chain that leads to the creation of a new universe. If one link is missing, there will be no future. There is no such thing as a useless life form. No such thing as a pawn. Every single thing in the whole of nature is perhaps just dreaming a dream of life. All of them are also perhaps nothing more than a dream dreamt by the planet before it is born. Oh, but yes, eventually all dreams will return to Savan, to the Sea of Dreams. Surge. Don't go yet, Surge. It's alright. Everything is alright now. Time, which has been divided, will be unified again. The time for farewells has come. You will lose all memory of this whole adventure, return to your own time. But this time, you will be able to live your own life. Save the world and we don't even know it. Mojo. Surge, I am so happy I met you. I'll continue to do my best as a messenger of love and courage. Take care, Surge, until we meet again. Bye bye, Surgy Pie. Take good care. If you come across the flowers somewhere, remember me. Aww. We alone do not have the power to heal the world's woes, or to solve all its mysteries. And yet, even then, it was bloody good knowing you, mate. Thanks for being born, you, Surge. I guess now's the time to say, see you later, mate. But I'll find you. Sometime. Some way. Somewhere. I'm bloody sure of it. No matter the time period, no matter the world you live in, I'll find you. I am sure I will find you. Surge. Surge. Hey, Surge. Is this Lena? Yes, it's Lena. Are you alright? What's the matter? So this is before that big wave hit us, I take it? Don't scare me like that. You just passed out all of a sudden. What? Terra Tower? Fate? What are you talking about? We just got here. You got some Komodo dragon scales for me, don't you remember? Yep, I called that one. No, I didn't. You sound confused. Come on, Surge. Get with the program. Our summer's just started. Yeah, so we saved the world and all of time and all the dimensions, only for us not to remember it ever happening. It's kind of sad in a way. Thus the curtain closes on another tale. An eternity has passed. Fleeting dreams fade into the distance. All that is left now is me and my memories. But I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday, you and I, another place, another time. It's just that we might not realize that you and I and me. I mean, that you are you and I am me. Let us open the door to the great unknown. Come across another reality and live another today. Even when the story has been told, life goes on. Till we meet again. Take care of yourself, my friend. Forever yours, Scala, Kid, Zio. What's that a picture of? Is that Scala and who else? Alright, my friends. Well, that is a blind Let's Play of Chrono Cross with all the endings. And yes, indeed, that was all the endings. And man, it took quite a long time. Probably over 60 hours. But in the end, I really enjoyed my time with Chrono Cross. It was definitely an interesting game, and one that was very different from a lot of other RPGs. Once again, we're seeing that scene where we're seeing weird stuff like classrooms and things, but that looks like, you know, modern world and not Chrono's world. I'm pretty sure if you look into the comments at the end of this video, you'll find Entra Zero probably has posted a very long, detailed, and elaborate explanation over what the ending means and what the ending, you know, ties into. And I really appreciate that. Thank you for that, Entra. It's really nice to be able to read, you know, all of the other things that surround this game so we can better understand the story. At the same time, he also recommended that we play Flames of Eternity, which is basically... It's basically another Chrono Trigger game that plays a lot like Chrono Trigger than Chrono Cross. I'm not exactly sure where it fits into the grand storyline. But at the same time, more Chrono is not a bad thing. Basically, he told me that Flames of Eternity was a game that was made, and... What is with these pictures? It's so weird. But basically, he told me Flames of Eternity was a game made in the Chrono universe, and it was like 98% complete. But then for some reason, it was canceled, and you know, we're not really sure, you know, what exactly happened. But needless to say, it's basically the expansion to Chrono universe that we never got. And he sent me the file for it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and continue our Grandia series, because I want to flip back and forth between the games. As I said, you know, we played Chrono Trigger, then we played Grandia 1, played Chrono Cross, now we're going to play Grandia 2, and then after Grandia 2 we'll play Flames of Eternity, then we'll play Grandia 3, and that's basically my, you know, RPG YouTubing for a while. When Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes out, though, I'm very tempted to play that game on the channel, because I kind of miss Shin Megami Tensei 4 due to the fact it was a portable game. And I'm not really good at playing portable games. I'm just not. So I really would like to play Shin Megami Tensei 5. Maybe if I'm being incredibly stupid, we'll also play on the hard mode. Yeah, I know, that's really dumb, because if you never played Shin Megami Tensei, but you played Persona, imagine Persona, except a lot harder, and that's basically what Shin Megami Tensei is. I have beaten Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne on normal difficulty, And I have played Strange Journey, which strangely enough is a portable game. It's weird that I played that one, but not Shin Megami Tensei 4. But yeah, so, you know, the future of RPGs is looking bright on this channel, and I'm just excited to see what new stories we can tell. As we set sail into the distance, exactly. Serious? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, is this supposed to be... Is that supposed to be like Kid searching for Surge in the real world, so to speak? It's definitely a really weird ending, but at the same time, the entire game was kind of really weird. The entire series is kind of weird. I mean, like I said, once you get time travel into the mix, it gets all wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, and it just sets the stage for weird things to happen. I really enjoyed this game overall. I will say that my favorite character by far was Pip. I really enjoyed Pip. Pip was absolutely amazing. I love you, Pip. I also will say that once I got Glenn was a powerhouse. Cool enough, I actually played with Olha a lot towards the end there, and Olha was also very good. Yeah, without a doubt, that is definitely Kid. But it's Kid in the real world. And it looks like she's looking for someone. Yeah, it looks like she's looking for Surge. I will find you. Even had to search the world over. Sometime, somewhere. I'm sure. Like I said, this game was incredibly awesome because we played this game at the same time as the Zero Escape series. And the fact that we played this game at the same time as Zero Escape series is just mind-blowing because the games are very similar to each other. She looks beautiful in that dress with the bow. Staring off into the distance. Trying to find her true love. But one last time, Finn. Again, thank you so much, my friends. I love you greatly. This game was a treat. And really the only thing that I didn't explore in this game was that door in the developer room. But everything else I went through. The boss where you put on a yellow plate, kind of a cool boss because it asks trivia questions, but in the end, you got yellow plates on, you just bash its brain in. It's really not that difficult. But I can see how that boss could be more fun if you didn't, you know, abuse the system of using the yellow plates. Such a great game. Favorite ending? Don't know. I mean, there was so many great endings. I don't know if I have one. I'll have to watch them all back. But overall, just a wonderfully made game. Excellent job, Square. And if a game ever needed a remaster, you know, I talk about Valkyrie Profile occasionally. Valkyrie Profile definitely would need a remaster. Shadow Hearts. And now I can add Chrono Cross to that list because I really think this game could do. I mean, if you look at some of the stuff that they have online, where they use AI assisted technology to create a HD version of the graphics. There's so many great things that they did with Chrono Cross, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And to see that, you know, on the PS4 or the PS5 could be incredible. So if they ever remaster this game, you know, it doesn't need a remake. I don't think it needs a remake. Just remaster it, you know? And it could be a lot of fun. All right, enough for me. I'll see you guys all in Grandia 2 or in Flames of Eternity. Either way, thank you so much. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.